Listen, the reason why you're stagnant in your self-improvement journey is because you hate yourself, right? When I say you hate yourself, I mean that from a very internalized standpoint. It could be external, right? But when it comes to improving yourself, and here on this channel, we want to improve ourselves in every aspect, spiritually, physically, mentally. When it comes to improving, and also what I want people to understand is that when I say you hate yourself, I mean things like this. You don't allow yourself to make mistakes, right? When you do make a mistake, let's say as a man you're struggling with, I'm gonna say you're struggling with the letter P. I said the word at first, but I don't want to ruin my chances of this making it out to a lot more people, right? But you're struggling watching the letter P. You're struggling watching videos on the internet, right? You're doing a good job for like a week or two. And on that third week, you relapse. Just one time. And you let that mess up your whole day, your whole week. Now, what I will say is understand that that's possible. It has, when you mess up on things like that, things that you really care about improving on, it has that effect. You can fall into a dark place. I teach people all the time that good decisions lead to more good decisions, bad decisions lead to more bad decisions. I don't know what law that is. You know, I guess every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You can use that law, but I'm talking more of like laws of the universe. Let's say, for like the example I use all the time, like if somebody wants to be bigger, they want to go to the gym. A man wants to go to the gym and get bigger. He's probably gonna start waking up a little bit earlier to go to the gym. He's gonna eventually realize that his diet has a lot to do with him looking good, losing weight, building muscle. So he's gonna start eating better. And since he wants to start eating better, now he's starting to understand what type of crazy stuff is in the food that he's eating. So now he's going to eat better quality food, and so on and so forth. Good decisions lead to more good decisions. So you got to realize it has to be the other way around as well. Right? If you don't care about your health, you're not going to care what you put in your body. You don't care what you put in your body, you ain't going to care about actually going to the gym. Right? You don't allow yourself to make mistakes. When you do make mistakes, you let it mess up everything. You let it mess up all of your progress, and that's not a good thing to do, bro. You gotta keep going. You fall into those bouts of depression, and you literally start to hate yourself. Like, why am I this way? And another huge part of self-improving is understanding that you gotta pick yourself up and keep going, bro. As a man, you don't have the ability to just stop and feel sorry for yourself. It might sound harsh, but you don't have that luxury, bro. I promise you, I wish it was another way I could tell it to you. I wish it wasn't that way, but that's how it is. Ain't nobody gonna pick you up, dog. You gotta pick you up. Hopefully, if you're in a part of a community who are like-minded individuals who have kind of the same goals, they just want to get better, be bigger, better men, mentally, physically, spiritually. Right? But you don't always have that, and you have to understand a big part of self-improvement is just you picking yourself back up. Right? Another thing, when I say you hate yourself, we have to understand how much of our self-improvement journey, how much of that is self-inflicted. I'm gonna mention this in another video as well, right? But you gotta understand things that happened in the past, things that you've made mistakes in the past, women that you may have got done wrong by, or women that you've done wrong, because we're big on being honest with ourselves. Mistakes that you've made in the past, friends that you might have backstabbed. You gotta let those things go. Those negative parts about your life or your past, things that you've done, that's a part of your story too, bro. things that are self-inflicted. It's not just the things that happen to you that are part of your story that you can go say, hey, I got cancer out of nowhere, or I got hit by a bus out of nowhere, it changed my life, I lost a leg. Yeah, that happened to you. What about the stuff that's self-inflicted? Those are journeys too. Those are part of your story too. You have to be willing to accept that those things were mistakes, put them behind you, and move on. You can't dwell on them. You start dwelling on them, you start to reach those, you start to get in those headspaces again, those dark headspaces again. It's not a good place to be in, because me and you both know it's not an easy place to pull yourself out of. Just recently, I was in one. I'm pulling myself out now. I'm gonna put it like that. I've done some things recently that I'm not very proud of. To get into details is a little bit extra, right? But we've all done things we're not proud of. We've all done things where we look at it and be like, yo, that doesn't necessarily align with who or how I want to be, how I want to live my life, who I want to be known as. I have daughters. How I want my daughters to see me, how I want my family to view me, how I want people who look up to me to view me, because it doesn't necessarily have to be just them, right? It doesn't align. You hate yourself. You keep beating yourself up. You fall into a depressive state, you allow yourself to stay there. You don't pull yourself out. You don't look at the mistakes that you made in the past and realize and take accountability and say, those things were my fault. You put it on other people. Take accountability for your actions. You don't do that. It's basically just showing that you do not love yourself. You hate yourself. Because if you loved yourself, you would take as many steps and routes as possible to make sure that you're improving each and every day. Self-assessment. Start loving yourself. Start taking accountability for self-inflicted things. Start putting things to the side. When you're feeling down, pull yourself back out. Figure out a meditation regimen. Go to the gym. Go for a walk. Go for a run, bro. You will be surprised. It's scientifically proven. Walks and runs, they release endorphins in the brain. It's feel-good chemicals. And it doesn't have to be like you running a 6-minute mile. That's pretty fast for people who don't know. You don't have to do that, bro. Just go jog. Like at a speed where you can still hold a conversation with somebody if they were standing next to you. It's not very fast, bro. Go jog. Trust me, you will be surprised. You feel good damn near for the rest of the day. I need to start doing more cardio just for that, right? Just because I know that I need to start doing more cardio. You building up your aerobic capacity as a side effect. You getting slimmer as a side effect. Go jog for your mental health, bro. Meditation, the gym, running, self-care, whatever you gotta do. Every man needs to love himself. And this is how, bro. Stay tapped in. My name is DJ Hampton. Y'all make sure y'all follow. Y'all make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. It's definitely gonna help the channel. Share with somebody, right? Share with another man that you think needs this information. Like and subscribe. Y'all stay tapped in, bro. Real talk.